that is the first week of half marathon prep done.
It is 15 degrees, but that is so exciting.
There is very little hair growth. Feeling good. Really uncomfortable. I am exhausted.
I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
Good morning, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. First off, just want to say thank you guys so much for the love on my last weekly vlog, just about me addressing kind of the comments about how I'm eating and being really supportive and kind about that, and then also me letting you guys know that I should actually do that today, officially sign up for a half marathon, which will be the 1st of July. Part of me really does want to do a marathon, but I feel like the smart thing to do would be to do a half marathon first. But from what I can tell is most of the marathons within like Brisbane, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast are kind of really close together. So I'm like, oh, am I gonna have to wait until next year to do a marathon? And I'm a very impatient person. So I'm like, oh, maybe I should just train for a marathon, but I really don't think it's enough time for me to feel good about doing a marathon. I'm just excited because you guys are really excited, and I feel like it gives me something to like aim for and strive for, which I've discovered is very important for someone like me. But before we get started with this vlog, I do want to thank the sponsor, which is Kenzie. If you guys saw a couple months ago, I got this bad boy. I have always wanted to try an at-home IPL like little laser handset like this. Ooh, someone's ringing me. Am I gonna answer? No. I've always wanted to try one of these because getting laser hair removal is amazing. However, it's the biggest pain in the ass, especially if you are getting it in kind of like the nether regions. The most fun thing in the world to just expose yourself to a stranger. But the results you get from getting laser hair removal is fabulous. So I was so excited to give one of these a go, because if I can achieve those results just myself at home, sign me up. So I've been using this bad boy for a couple months now. Still very early days in the whole journey. But the thing with IPL is you need to use it consistently, and you need to use it over an extended period of time to kind of see those concrete results. But you can actually start to see results before that, which is very what's the word? Encouraging. I have used my Kenzie 4 times since getting it. I did have a 2-week break kind of when I went away for my birthday, but I've been back into using it, and I've already noticed a difference just in that time alone. Personally, my hair grows really fast. I've never been that person that can just shave like once a month or once every few weeks and their hair doesn't really grow back. My hair grows back fast. So I've definitely noticed a difference in the rate that my hair grows back. This is what she looks like. It is so easy to use. It literally has one big button on the top, and it will only go off when it is in contact with your skin. So if you're clicking, like I know it's not plugged in right now, but if you click kind of out in the air, it's not gonna go off. I like to put on some sunglasses when I use this, just because obviously it is flashing bright, so you want to just protect your eyes, or even like close my eyes or just look away. I just prefer to do that. It has different levels too, so when you first start using it, you probably want to use some of like the lighter levels, but as you get more into it, I would say definitely increase the intensity, because that's what's gonna really like remove that hair and like zap it, you know. But I will say as well, make sure you do a patch test with this like 24 hours before to make sure that your skin's all good and you don't have a weird reaction. This is also so random, but I thought I would mention it. The power cord is really long. I'm pretty sure it's like 3 meters long, which is so nice. I will say you do need to get a plug if you are in Australia, because it does have a little US plug. So I just plug it in like that, and it works fine. There's no issues with like the voltage or anything like that. You can use the Kenzie anywhere. You can use it on your face, armpits, legs, tummy, literally wherever. You can even use it to target acne scars, which is really cool. I actually should give that a go. I'd be very curious to see how that went. And you get long-term results with IPL. I hate shaving because I cannot be asked, so this is just a godsend. Even in the short time that I have used this, I've noticed that I really only need to shave my legs once a week, and the rate that my hair grows has reduced significantly. Like I shaved my legs, it's Wednesday as I'm filming this, I shaved my legs on Friday, and let me try and show you. There is very little hair growth right now. And like I said, my hair grows very quickly. I've also been using it on my armpits. Again, I shaved on Friday, like the same day. And that is how much growth we have had. You also do get a skin tone chart guide, which will let you know if you are a suitable candidate for IPL. Also, I will mention for my girlies who fake tan, you cannot have fake tan on when you use IPL, because essentially what happens is the IPL will be zapping the tan and not the hair. Make sure you scrub off your tan you have shaved as well, and that's kind of the prep that you want to do before you use this. You do get a 12-month warranty with this guy and a 90-day money back guarantee. Also, if you did not know, IPL stands for Intense Pulsed Light, and that's what it uses to treat the area. And before I knew anything about laser hair removal, it kind of freaked me out because I was like, what is that? That sounds terrifying, but it's non-radiating, it's safe, and it's really efficient too, because essentially what it's doing is converting that light energy to heat to treat the area. But I will clarify, it doesn't mean it's like really, really hot. Every now and then you might feel a little bit of like almost as if like a rubber band is like pinching your skin, but it is virtually painless. Like, it's not bad at all. The way I like to use this, I will plug it in, turn it on, press the standby button on the back and kind of get it to the setting that I want. Usually it's the highest setting. It probably takes me 15 minutes to do both of my legs, and I will place the little header on my skin and just click the button and it'll go off. You can also hold the button down and it goes into what's called glide mode. So it kind of automatically goes off, so you don't have to keep clicking the button. So you can kind of just go boom, move it down, and it goes boom, boom, and it's automatic, so it's just a bit easier. Like I said, you can see results in as little as 2 weeks, but you do want to use it for a full 12 weeks to kind of get those full long-lasting results. So you need to be consistent with it, because I know we all want to see results like that, but trust. So if you do want to try this bad boy, the Kenzie IPL handheld device, you can get $50 off with my code. I will pop it on the screen. They also have heaps of other products on their website, so definitely check it out if this is kind of like up your alley and something you want to give a go. And laser hair removal is so expensive, especially when you buy all the sessions. So something like this that you can use over and over and over again at home is such a good deal. Thank you so much to Kenzie for sponsoring this weekly vlog. I will keep you guys updated on how we go towards the end of like the 12 weeks. Give you guys another check-in. The Kenzie website is linked down below, and I'm going to shut up now because I feel like I've been talking for so long.
Hello.
Hi, can I just get an iced latte on almond milk with no sugar syrup? Just a medium.
In the week of a race, try to get good sleep early in the week.
Alrighty, I am about to head off to the gym. I'm excited, but I'm also a little bit like, ooh, I hope I'm not incredibly sore tomorrow for my run, because it's probably been over a week since I last went, just because of my back. Feeling really good. I'm not gonna do anything crazy, I think, today. I'm gonna have some pre-workout. This is the Naked Harvest Sour Peach, the stim-free one. I'm only gonna do half a serving, because I don't like the super itchy feeling. So, oh my god, Conagh. I'm gonna do like 8 grams. I just had the thought the other day, what if I have my period when I have to run the half marathon? Because that will significantly influence how I feel. Let's pray to the period gods. I've looked at my Flow app and I think we'll be okay, but you never know. By the time it gets to July, could be out of whack. Because God help me, if it's day 1 of my period, I'll be crawling across the finish line. Sometimes she's bang on, but sometimes it can be a few days late, because what happens if it's a few days late this month and then next month and then the next month, it could line up. So, all right, let's go.
Drive a faster car, lay my troubles to rest, blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one stopping.
Good morning. Happy Friday. It is 6:38 right now. getting ready to do my first tempo run. I did some intervals on, what's today, Friday? Wednesday, which was really good. So we essentially did 1 kilometer warm up, 4x800 with 90 seconds walking in between, and then a 1 kilometer cool down. I definitely went way too quick in the 800s. The thing is, like, you want to run at a pace that you can sustain. That's pretty quick, but not gonna, you know, gas you. Also, the app is called Runner. It's R-U-N-N-A. So many people are saying they've been looking up Runner and nothing's coming up. Yeah, so it's R-U-N-N-A, but there's heaps. Like, you can literally look up like half marathon training plan or whatever. I also ordered some new shoes that hopefully might come today. I tried them on in store last week, but they didn't have the color that I wanted, and I'm pretty sure they didn't even have my size. I also want to just ask, everyone and their mum loves Hoka, and I tried on so many pairs of Hokas in athlete's foot, and I don't know if it's my foot or what, but I find them all, well, the ones that I tried on, really uncomfortable. I find that the arch in, like, what did I try on? I tried on the Bondis, the Clifton 9s, another one, and the arch is just really intense and I can feel it. I just know that if I try to run any distance, it would really rub my feet, like the Hokas that I have. But Elise likes them, like they're fine for her feet because she has more of an arch. So I don't know if it's just my foot, but like so many people love Hokas and I'm like, is it just me? Because I love the aesthetic of the shoe and they feel really comfy, but it's just that darn arch. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just haven't tried the right one. This is the fit today. We are going all STAX. It is kind of cold. I'm just gonna rock the sports bra. It is 15 degrees. That is so exciting. Definitely need to do a bit of warm-ups. Oh, it is cold, isn't it?
I definitely need to like stretch my hips, if anything.
Ooh. Those are good for your hips. That does not feel like this. Like, open up for your hips, just go.
Leadership.
1K warm up, very slow, then run 2 kilometers between 6:45 and 7:25 pace, and then rest for 2 minutes. Okay. We are doing our cool down now. That was really good, very quick. It's only about 4Ks, but feeling good. That's literally, can't see at all. Good afternoon. It is now like 2:18. I am exhausted. I think it's probably a combination of the training, but I'm also 9 days out from my period, and what I have learned is I get extremely tired kind of in this week leading up to my period. I just feel really, really tired. I'd love to have a nap, but I'm not the type of person who can nap during the day. And I also realized I kind of stuffed up the tempo run today. We were supposed to jog in the 2-minute like rest period after the 2 kilometer section, but we walked, so silly me. Yeah. What is the phase before your period called? Question mark. The follicular phase. The follicular phase starts on the first day of your period and lasts for 13 to 14 days. We are not in the follicular phase. I am in the luteal phase. I think that's how you say it. If you did not know, some symptoms include of the luteal phase: mood swings, irritability, anxiety, fatigue, bloating, tender breasts, headaches, breakout or spots, changes in appetite, changes in sex drive. Stunning. Oh, I just want to have energy and I don't.
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to
I'm getting ready for my long run. Also, I'm sorry that there's a lot of running content in this vlog. I definitely don't want to like just turn all my weekly vlogs into just running content, but it's a big part of what I'm doing at the moment, so I don't think I can run in these shorts. I think they're a little bit too short. Part of me wants to drive to like a different location to run today, but I don't know, I'm scared. I Hello, I'm looking a little bit more presentable. Oh my god, there's poo on my shoe. There's dog poo on my shoe and I'm just sat on my bed. It's now 10:30, washed my hair, popped on some makeup. I'm gonna sit on the floor actually. So, that is the first week of half marathon prep done. Week 1 complete. So now I just have 11 more weeks to go. I'm definitely feeling tired. My legs are not used to running that much distance in the space of a week. Plus, I also squeezed in one extra run. Like, I just did an easy run. That was more of just like a mental health thing. So I actually ended up running 5 times this week. Definitely not going to do that every week unless I'm kind of feeling really good and I'm in like a really good phase in my cycle. But I am feeling okay. My legs definitely are in need of a rest, but it's a rest day tomorrow, so that's good news. It'll be very interesting to see like how much I improve because I am following like a specific plan at the moment, whereas before I was kind of just running, not really like doing any type of tempo running or interval or anything like that. So now that I'm following like an actual plan, it'll be really cool to see how much I improve. But yeah, today I had my long run, which was 8 kilometers, which is probably not long to some people. The first 4 kilometers were to be around 8 kilometers an hour, which is pretty slow. That's like very easy pace, conversational pace. I did it more like 7:45 pace, which is still really easy. And then the next 3 kilometers, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be between 7:20 and 7:45 pace. I did it more around 7:15 pace. The 7th kilometer was a little bit hard, mainly because of the direction that I was running was like slightly uphill, so it just kind of made it a little bit harder. But I felt like I still had a lot more to give, like I could dig deep, if that makes any sense. Usually towards the end of some like long runs, I don't have anything else left to give. And then the last kilometer, I was supposed to do 7:20 pace and I just smashed that. I did it in 6 minutes and 12 seconds. So I really pushed that last kilometer and that was that one done. Feeling really good, feeling super excited for everything. I also need to start working on like what I want to eat for my runs or my long runs. I'm a little bit nervous to try like the gels because I don't know how that's going to make my tummy feel, but I did get some dates and I think when I start to do like really long runs, taking those would be really good. I don't know if that's going to make me shit myself, but they are pretty much just pure sugar and pure carbohydrates. I had a couple before I went today. I had a coffee, I had some like little crackers, but I probably needed something a little bit more. So I also need to make sure I'm fueling the night before. That's really important for long runs the next morning, so we're learning. I think this week I've run 30 kilometers, which is insane for me, but it makes you think like, oh my god, if I ran a marathon, it would be everything added up this week plus 12 kilometers more. 12 point whatever more. That's kind of terrifying. Like when I think about all the runs that I did this week, I'm like, oh my god. But on the bright side, I'm like, you did more than a half marathon in this week. Just food for thought. Good morning. Oh, I sound a little bit croaky. I'm currently marinating in some tan. I don't know what's up with my voice. I did have like a little bit of a cough last night. My boyfriend also recently had a cough, so I'm thinking like maybe I've just got it from him and hopefully it just doesn't develop any further from just sounding a little bit weird. These are my tanning pajamas. They're like the Peter Alexander iconic. These are the best things to tan in because they don't really stick to you and they are like long, so you don't really hit anything. I actually just got in a package. At the moment, I've been obsessed with Loving Tan. It's always Loving Tan. Loving Tan Ultra Dark 2-Hour Express, and I leave it on between 4 and 5 hours. So since I'm just doing editing today, it's like perfect, honestly. I am no longer a sleep in your tan girly, unless it's a tan that needs to be on for like at least 8 hours. Then I'll sleep in it, but I'm never going back. But I just got this package from Loving Tan. They've come out with a rose scented tan. This is another 2-Hour Express. Also, I broke my middle finger. Did I super glue it back on? Yeah, I did. Because my next nail appointment isn't for a little bit and I'm just gonna, it's fine. People also say like, how do you do anything with these nails? You just kind of adapt. And I love the long nails. Had them before, like I've just done them myself. How do I pick up weights at the gym? You just kind of like use your like knuckles a lot. This is the rose infused 2-Hour Express. Let's give her a smell. Ooh, it definitely smells like rosy. I personally find that Loving Tan smells fine. Some tans, they bloody stink. But Loving Tan's really nice. And then they've also got the Deluxe Gradual Face Tan. I do need to pick up some more tan remover from them though, because their tan remover is the best. Everything else, I swear, is like you're putting bicarb soda on your skin and it really hurts. So yeah, thank you so much, Loving Tan. But yeah, we are having a very chill day. Charlie is asleep. I'm waiting on my shoes to come because it says they're on board for delivery. She's a sleepy girl. So I might unbox those if they come in time, but I also want to try and get this video up, but we'll see. I actually did another round of my IPL yesterday, which is lovely. I always just chuck on some like YouTube, and I've been like super into consuming running content. The people that I kind of follow in terms of running, I really love the Running Channel podcast and the Running Channel. They have such helpful videos on running and they're really enjoyable. I just recently subscribed to Anya, I think her last name's Culling. She only has a few videos on her channel, but she is like a phenomenal runner. She only started running in like COVID and she's now representing like Great Britain. How far she's come in such a short space of time is insane. She's so cool. I also love Holly B Fitness because she is kind of my age and she just completed a marathon, so a lot of her videos are like super relevant to me. I've gotten a lot of recommendations from her. Lucy Davis is also really good. She did an ultra marathon last year. I followed her for a while, but she's like really into running too. Nick Besta's also a really good one to follow. And there's also heaps and heaps and heaps of running content on TikTok. I know I mentioned this before, but I feel like there's probably a lot of you that just could not care less about running. And now all of a sudden, like this whole vlog is basically about running. So I'm so sorry if you couldn't give two shits about running, but I know there's a lot of you that are interested, and honestly, give it a go. If you've been like me and you thought, you know, like I'd love to get into running one day, but it's just always been this massive daunting thing, just try it. Honestly, it makes me, I'm so excited to like go on my run tomorrow. It's just, I don't know, I've never had anything like it really. It's giving me something to work towards, like a physical goal like that, like a date where it's like on this date you are running this distance, so you need to train for it. It really just like satisfies my inner athlete. Not that I think I'm an athlete by any means. It just really makes me like hungry to achieve that, and I didn't really have that drive before. What's the time? It's 12 p.m. Probably make lunch soon, but I'm gonna keep editing and make the thumbnail and hopefully get this video up for tonight.